declined to stay the operation of the draft Lakshadweep Development Authority Regulation 2021, for allowing the centre 2 weeks to respond to a public interest litigation assailing the regulations. Chief Justice Vinod Chandran observed that it's a policy matter, hence it requires some deliberation. The case will be heard after 2 weeks now. So this is, of course, continuing on with regard to the new regulations being put in place by the new administration in Lakshadweep, and the Kerala High Court today has decided to not stay the operation of the draft Lakshadweep Development Authority Regulation Act of 2021 because it is a matter of a policy which requires certain deliberation, which is the reason why it has in fact given the centre 2 weeks time to respond to a PIL which has been filed with regard to these new regulations. Now, the Lakshadweep administration has defended the contentious decision and proposals by the administrator of the Union Territory, Praful Patel. Lakshadweep administration calls them a way to lay the foundation for the future of islands. In fact, the district collector claims that those who have vested interests and those involved in illegal businesses are carrying out propaganda against the administration. Justifying the decision to Prevention of Anti-Social Activities Act in the archipelago that has the lowest crime rate among states, he said that it is to check the rising incidents like drug abuse and increasing cases of sexual abuse of children. Listen in.
We have with us Asghar Ali, the Secretary to the IPR and the Collector of Lakshadweep. Sir, there has been a lot of apprehensions, by various political parties and organizations for the last few days and few months regarding that, this goes against the culture and sentiments of the people out there. And especially, they are asking to sack the administrator as of now. So how do you react to this?
First, yes, we are aware there is a misinformation campaign against the administration. Yes, we are very much aware to that, but I just wanted to say reality is something different from the misinformation campaign that is happening. If you see in the islands, still there is not much of protest. It is very peaceful, and we are doing our duty there in the islands. And for us, yes, being in a democratic setup, whatever we do, it is done through a process which is democratically accepted through proper consultation with each and every one. So, yes, those who are having vested interests, having some, interest in illegal business, yes, they are very much against the administration, so they are fighting with that. For this year, we have decided, since considering COVID, condition and the locally availability of, this fish and egg. So we have decided for this year they can have, fish and egg, and their requirements should be taken care for each and every student, for each and every child. So that can be taken care. Still, we are serving non-veg food items in the, midday meal menu. But there is a campaign that we are not allowing that. That is 100% wrong. And as far as, that animal preservation regulation, yes, we want to have a regulation in the islands. We want to preserve, as per our regulation, because in various parts of the country there are laws. So we want to introduce this, regulation in the islands also. Few islands also, drug abuse cases, POXO cases, so many activities are also emerging in the last few years. And if you see the requirement in the future also, so that requirement is always there. So what we want to do is, at least for anti-social activities, we should have a system in place so that as and when required, we can take care of that.